Do it. Coming up next, we got another personal. This one's going to be for Tony. We got 2 Paldea Vol booster boxes here. As always, I appreciate you so much on the support here, Anton. Best of luck, man. Let's see if I can pull you some fire. Let's do it, Tony. Let's do it. Old Pokemon's also good to buy into right now as well. Old Pokemon is also really smart to buy into. There's tons of singles that are like basically worth under 10 bucks, between 10 and 15 bucks. And a lot of them are like realistically like $40 to $50 cards. Lockix there on the full holo. So Pokemon and Magic are definitely worth investing into in terms of the singles. Yeah, I wish you could list Topps cards on TCG Player as well. Me too. Alright, Tony, let's do it. Wo-Chien EX to get us started. Wo-Chien EX to get this party started here for Tony. Jump up there on the full holo. Yeah, I can feel that. Tito there on the single star Illustrator rare with a Veluza full holo right behind it. There's definitely a bunch of extra steps on eBay versus TCG Player. TCG Player, you just like basically type in the name of the card, match it, list it, you're good to go. And you could just do that like 500 times very quickly. eBay, you got to take the pictures, you got to upload it, select the correct shipping. Definitely takes a lot more time. I'm excited for Sorcery, Chris. I'm very excited for Sorcery. Yeah, exactly, Sean, exactly. On eBay, there's always somebody trying to haggle you for like $5 or $7. TCG Player, you list the card $2 under TCG market price, and it sells instantly. Like, no issues, no haggling whatsoever. You just list it, and it's gone. Couldn't agree more on that. Skeletors EX on the base EX card. Solid hit there on the Skeletors. So we're up to 2 EX cards. It's also just kind of sketchy, some of the stuff that happens on eBay. My roommate did an international sale, and the moment that the card shipped, the customer claimed that like he wanted a refund on the card or something. And essentially my roommate lost out on the card, he lost out on his money, and it was just super sketchy how that went down. I don't know too much about Grand Archive yet, Sean. I don't know too much about that yet. Copper Raja EX there on the full art. Full art EX Copper Raja for Tony. Solid hit there, man. Solid hits. Nothing too crazy quite yet, though. Nice Shen Pao EX on the alt art for Tony this time. There we go. One of the alt art Pokemon that you're looking for. And that's going to be Shen Pao EX on the special illustration rare for Tony. Congrats on that one, man. Let me get that into a top load for you real quick. Solid hit there, though. Really solid. See if we can keep that going. Meowscarada EX on the full art. Full art Meowscarada EX. Solid hit on that one. So we're up to 2 full arts. Tinkaton. It's an interesting time for a new TCG to come out. So I'm very skeptical, but I'm curious to see how some of these newer TCGs are gonna do. I Dragon there on the full holo. There's just so many new TCGs in the market right now, with Flesh and Blood, with MetaZoo. Cannabis was trying to do some stuff. Lycanroc EX there on the base. Dreambook. There's like literally like 7,000 new TCGs coming all out at the same time here. So it's interesting. The Dean EX there on the base. The Dean EX. First releases of Grand Archive sold super quick. Yeah, and then I saw Sorcery did like an insane amount on their Kickstarter as well. Didn't they do like a few $1 million on the Sorcery Kickstarter? Okay, I'm familiar with Red Zone Rogue. I like his content a lot for Flesh and Blood. Yeah, I know him. Wiggly Tough. He does some really good news videos. Heracross there on the single star illustrated rare for Tony. Solid hit on the Heracross. And the Earthworm full holo right behind it. But once again, some of the artworks out of these new Pokemon sets are just on point. Absolutely love some of these artworks. Up to 2 on the special illustration so far. Weevil there on the full holo. It's the artwork for Sorcery that I like a lot. Sorcery has some really, really nice looking artwork with the hand-painted cards. Shenpao EX on the EX slot. Yeah, for sure. Cerulege there on the full holo. Grand Archive definitely has some tough competition there. Palmoot there on the full holo. It's all about pacing yourself, I feel like. Oh, man, Tony! We're just pulling alt art Ionos out of these cases like they're nothing. Boom, baby. Second alt art Iono on the day, and this one's going to be for Tony. Congrats, man. Congrats on that one. Special illustration, Iono for Tony. There you go, man. There you go. Massive, massive hits coming out of that for you, man. Let me get a mag for that real quick. Let me get this one magged up for you. Yeah, let's go, Tony. Let's go, baby. There you go, man. Exactly what you're looking for. You said, oh, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. And you definitely chose correctly, man, because you pulled the Alt Arts Iono out of your box, man. Out of the first box. And second to last pack, too. Second to last pack, bro. Congrats. Really, really solid hits coming out of this box for you. Get that one off into the back. And then last pack here on the box, 1 of 2 for Tony. Last pack on box 1 of 2. Closing out with the Dendra on the full art. Not a bad way to close out on the full art Dendra there. Congrats on that one. So you hit 3 full arts, you hit 4 on the EXs, 2 on the special illustration rares, and then 2 on the alt arts as well. 2 on the alt arts as well. Yeah, very, very good box. You hit the alt art Iono, and then you hit the alt art Shenpao EX as well. So 2 big hits coming out of that box there. Yeah, all right, Magikarp next. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. We could definitely make that happen, I think. Yes, I think there's Chris, right on point, man. I think there's a lot of people in the Magic the Gathering community especially that are a little fed up with their TCG. And they're just kind of waiting for something, anything to come out that'll kind of drag them away from Magic the Gathering. And I think that Sorcery definitely has some potential for that there. Definitely has some potential. Baxcalibur there on the full holo. Bellabolt EX on the base EX card. Yeah, a lot of people are just burnt out. A lot of people are just burnt out on that. Here we go. And as long as it has like some similarities to Magic in terms of the gameplay, I think that they'll be able to attract a lot of that player base that you're talking about. I think that the conversion won't be very difficult. Spirit Tomb there on the full holo. Yeah, exactly. You might get some of the tabletop players into this game as well. Abomasnow on the full. Gyarados there on the full. Weevil there on the full holo. Coco on the refractor. The refractor. Opening too much Star Wars today. On the reverse. And the Shenpao on the EX. Luxray there on the full holo. Nice. My favorite on the single star illustrated rares is going to be SQ. SQ on the single star illustrated rare. Just look at that, guys. How can you not like that artwork? Just sticking his head in the fridge, looking for a snack. Just cooling off. Slacking there on the full holo. Once again, guys, if you want to get those orders in, we got a 15-minute wait time here. 10 to 15 minutes. With no orders in the queue after this, guys. No orders in the queue. Nice, dude. What a couple of boxes for Tony. Back-to-back Ionos. The first one's going to be an alt art. And the second one's going to be a full art Iono for Tony. One of those ultra rare Ionos, man. You're crushing it right now. Absolutely on fire. Like I said, this is like a $50 to $60 card still. Right behind the alt art Iono is one of the biggest cards in the set. Crushing it right now, Tony. Crushing it. 2 Ionos, man. Waluza there on the full holo. Earthworm there on the full holo. That's going to be fun to go through, Chris. You're going to have to post your hits in the Discord once you guys get that stuff. That halfway point on the second box here for Tony. Hitting that halfway point. Gargs there on the full holo. Slacking there on the full holo. Tyranitar on the full. Cerulege there on the full holo. Nice. Farigiraf there on the single star illustrated rare. Solid hit there on the Farigiraf with the full holo palm moots behind it. Perfect, man. That's perfect. I gotta live vicariously through you. Can't wait. I cannot wait. What the heck? Yo, Tony, back-to-back boxes with alt art Ionos. What just happened? My goodness, Tony on absolute fire right now. First we hit the alt arts, then we hit the full arts, and another alt arts coming out of the same case. What the heck, Tony? On fire with the alt art Ionos. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Let's go, baby. What a rip for Tony. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Back to back on the alt art Ionos and back to back mags for Tony. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Heck of a rip, man. Heck of a rip. One of the better rips of Paldea Evolved so far that I've done here. One of the better rips of Paldea Evolved so far, man. Up to 2. If 1 wasn't enough, now you got 2. Let's go, man. Let's go. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Up to 2 alt arts. Ionos. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Full holo on the Weevil. Into our next pack here. Wigglytuff there. Wigglytuff on the full holo. Into the next pack. Lycanroc EX on the base EX card. Solid hit there on the Lycanroc. Can't believe I just saw back-to-back Ionos out of 2 boxes. That's ridiculous, guys. That's ridiculous. Oricorio there on the full holo. Now that I think about it, I think they came from different cases, actually. Now that I think about it. Baxcalibur there on the full holo. This was the last box in the first case, and then that was the first box in the next case. The luck on that, Tony, is... Yeah, you have some crazy luck there. Spirit Tomb on the full holo. And 1 second here, guys. We're having some connectivity issues. We're having some OBS issues. Give me a second for OBS to reconnect. All right, looking good now. Looking good. Spirit Tomb there on the full holo. And then once again, guys, we got no orders in the queue after this, so if you want to get those orders through, we're looking at like a 2-minute wait time here. 2 minutes on the wait time. Tinglu EX there on the full art. Solid hit on the full art, Tinglu. Yeah, it might be. It definitely might be. I feel like you had a rip that was similar to this, actually, Chris. Didn't you have back-to-back Ionos in one of your orders? Luxray there on the full holo. And last pack here for Tony. Closing out with the last pack here, guys. Let's see how we do on this last pack. And it's going to be an Earthworm full holo to close out for Tony. But once again, man, absolutely crushed it. First, you hit the Chien-Pao EX on the alt arts. Then you also hit the Iono on the full art. And like I said, if one wasn't enough, you hit two. You hit two on the Ionos. So one alt art Iono, and then a second one for good measure, man. That was just a cherry on top for that break. But once again, Tony, appreciate you so much on the order. Hope you enjoyed that one, and we're going to get those cards shipped out to you.